All right, guys, we are here with a little interview with the team captain or the representative of their team on winner's side. We have GoRack here. We have Jake. So, Jake, how you doing today?
Doing good. Feeling great. How are you?
We're doing good. We're having fun. It's been a long day, and we're gonna keep going. And so, how do you guys feel? How do you and your team feel coming into the day? Are you guys feeling hot? I mean, you guys have been looking like you've been playing very hot, very clean, as I've been like to say. How do you guys feel coming into the day?
I think we're feeling good. I think there was some nerves in the beginning just because we didn't know the teams, but we've had the opportunity to kind of sit back and watch and kind of really analyze how these teams are playing. So I think going into this last one, we're very confident. So we'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
you guys feel confident, prepared. I mean, it takes a lot to. There's a lot that goes into these tournaments. Practice, prep, inside the game, outside the game. So sounds like you guys are coming in feeling good. How long has this team been practicing together? Have you guys had plenty of time to work, or are you still kind of going?
So funny story. So we played majority of last UCS together, but we recently disbanded a couple months ago. So this isn't technically a team; it's more of friends playing together. So, but we have tons of synergy and tons of games together.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm feeling this energy regardless. Like, you can see it on our end. Now, what about just the overall meta of Unite? How do you guys feel about how the place of everything is? Seeing a lot of Darkrai picked basically every single game, seeing a lot of surprise kind of comebacks that we haven't seen in a while, like Lapras and such. How are you guys? What's your guys' thoughts on the current state of everything?
I think this meta is one of the best spots it's been in a long time. I think there's a lot of variety and it allows for teams to pick a lot of comfort picks that necessarily weren't really a good option or very viable. So overall, I think it's one of the best metas. Lots of speedsters are available, and tanks are very much available. If you
Mhm.
can sneak in a attack or two, it's a fun meta. So
Not very
and I
a lot more like customization and kind of freedom to make your team how you guys ever want to play it kind of thing.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've seen a lot of different styles coming out from different teams. We see some of the classic builds, some of the people who go more double tank, who are flexible and will kind of make things up on the fly and such. So, do you have anything last few thoughts before we see you guys before we get to losers finals and then see who you guys are gonna be going up against?
Not really. I just thank you guys for hosting this. It's been fun, and you guys keep rocking.
We appreciate that. We hope you guys keep rocking. We will say goodbye to you here, and we'll see you again in grand finals. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Alrighty, and we're going into
Very,
all
very
they
much,
like putting their cards in different areas. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a very fun one to watch.
very, very much so. It looks like we have double player swaps as well, by the way, from both rosters.
We do, yeah. We have a Asha coming in, which is new from OWOO.
Yeah. Change
Switching
up
out there
there.
on the side of Rush Hour, and then Glowy Kara
Yeah, coming in
coming
from the
in.
other side. Very, very much so. Change up. I'm interested to see where it's going. Yeah, right away. By the way, hold on. Let's go over these bands. Talonflame didn't make it through the light of day. Neither did that Darkrai, and the Umbreon and Hoopa go away as well. They're like,
Yeah,
we're
he
playing.
said, "Let's get some of these defensive cores." We saw some of the strength of the Town Flame. I don't know if we're ready to deal with some of that. Let's get rid of that.
And first pick Blissey right away.
First pick defensive core. They say, okay, yeah, we've been seeing a lot more of this Leafeon. We haven't seen as much of the Town Flame, and from what we've seen, it looks kind of. I don't know if I want to fight that.
We don't want
Let's go to Leafeon there.
we're taking that off the table. But we are looking at, the standard picks that they've been doing, which is Leafeon A9. I'm just gonna say it. They've gotten these picks uncontested every single time. It's
And
gone their way.
it is going their way, but like, do you take the A9 from them? Is it necessarily? It's almost one of those things like it's like a playstyle choice. I think Rush Hour has probably one of the most defined playstyle choices of any team we've seen here.
Very,
Where
very
like
much.
this Ninetales just work, and like, do you take it from them? Do you really do that? Like, is it worth it? Kind of thing? Because then they just kind of get is the Ninetales better in your hands than it is out of their hands, or is it just you just leave it there and just keep going keep building your own strengths, right? Now here's that talking about speedsters, we do see that Dodrio. This is the Dodrio that we kind of saw raining havoc. Here's the speedsters that we kind of saw raining havoc, or a little bit more notable here.
They definitely
There we do see that Dodrio.
I'm pretty sure that's a try me thing.
I think this is a try me thing. I think this is a speedster off. Let's do this. Let's do it. Come on. Show me what you got.
Let's do this. Blaziken goes over. Wow, these teams are like mirrors on paper, minus the support line. You
Pretty
got the
close.
water supports. You got the range poke mages. You got 2 speedsters, 1 on each team. You got the super good secure from Blaziken and Yoshi. Like, this is going to be a very, very intense game. These are the same style of teams.
These are this is a try me. This is all try me.
Try me. Let's see who plays it better. Going into the Weakness League Losers Finals, sponsored by EKSA and Ingage. Here we go. 15 seconds left on the clock. Couple little notes here. Once again, it is Yoshi, but they do have Slowbro. Slowbro is a very, very good counter to Yoshi and way, way better into Yoshi than it is into Blaziken. Knowing that, you know, like, Rush Hour is kind of in a position where they're like, if they get a lead, they're never going to lose it, you know?
Yeah, I think Rush Hour is a team that's probably going to carry a lead a little bit harder. But you have to make sure you hold that lead against these guys. I mean, that Dodrio will turn things around like crazy.
It will not hesitate. It will happen. Now, that being said, we're going into this next game. My expectation is we're going to see some sort of jungle split here. I do not expect to see the Dodrio in the top lane. I totally expect to see him in the jungle. I could be wrong, though. Oh, no, it's Yoshi in the jungle. I call that wrong, which is completely okay. And Leafeon in the jungle. So we'll have early gank up top. Dodrio is going to be put behind again, more than likely, based on kind of what they've been doing. And they're going to play for that Dodrio to play his own game.
Yeah, I mean we've been seeing this all day, and he's been fine. He's relatively done fine with it. Where we've seen him level lock to level 4, but still come back. So there's some comfort there. He's like, okay, I know what to do when I'm in these situations. If I'm in these losing situations, I want to see if this Dodrio can ever just like start taking off and landsliding. I'd love to see that kind of start. But even if he just plays his game, nice little in and out movement there.
Yeah, once again, this Dodrio looks very, very comfort and very, very strong. So I'm not too worried about it here, but they're definitely playing towards putting it behind. They're like, Blaziken will scale better than Dodrio. Try me.
Try me.
And they're forfeiting bees on both sides, by the way. That is a Yoshi bot lane. And Dodrio heading down there as well.
You just hey, let's just push us at some advantage. Let's get Dodrio down here. You know, yeah. Let's get something. Let's start a lead. We want
find space.
We want to get some lead, or at least tie the lead up.
Exactly, but now the jungle look is coming in. But Yoshi started on blue side, so there's nothing to see on red. They have to wait. Oh, it's up. Never mind.
It is up. Never mind. I was with you there. I thought it was up. Or I thought it was okay. They get that chancey.
They get the chance.
Take the little thing. Yeah, whatever. He's going down, getting some stacks. I do like the decision just to help the Urshifu get his stacks down there too, as well. Just like let's get him on. Let's keep him active.
Yeah, let's get the Yoshi online. Let's get the Dodrio online. We're okay with sacking our Blissey because Blissey will come back. Like, it will happen. It's just a matter of when.
I was gonna say that is a guaranteed Elagos. Yep, KO right there.
Slowbro taking mid positioning, very, very strong. You know, we're looking at this, and like once again, these trades are kind of back and forth. Teams are looking pretty even in levels. Supports are down. Carries are up. This first fight is going to determine a lot of the pace.
This is still looking at a try me. This is just little stuff. Just, you want to do that? We're gonna do this. Yeah. Try me.
Try me. Oh, but that's a pick.
Here it is. Here's the start. Almost get the pick, but these back off good. Safe retreat, not overcommitting to anything too. So I'm just like,
Blaziken here looking at 8 here after these secures go down. Blaziken at 8 can go in here.
Yeah, I mean this Blaziken's the scariest thing on the board right now. He's fully set up. Right, he's got the old he's ready to go. So they're holding this thing. Oh, but the Maridon doesn't matter. He said, I don't care.
Ryder doesn't panic there either. They hold their flag.
And he doesn't quite get away, but hey, me going down to the Eldegoss, that's not. I'll take your place again.
Rio is like way as far as it can go. There's nowhere left to run though, and it's down and out for the count. But that buys Blastoise time for 7, and it gives top pressure over to mind blanking.
That team.
The blue side. Thank you.
To the team. I was going the same thing with you. I was like, oh wait, which one side?
To Micro and Cheese. There you go.
Micro and Cheese, yeah.
Ignore the mind blank. Micro and Cheese gets positioning control, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna give you this. We're gonna take top side. We're gonna score our points. We're gonna get our
Yep,
sacks.
I mean, Rush Hour is just answering. Okay, we'll take bottom. Okay, that's fine. We do this, and it's still just.
It's
even.
so even too.
It's so even. Still, someone takes one thing, the other team takes another. There's really no splitting happening either. It's just.
Oh, never mind. Oh, he goes for it.
Oh, that Dodrio. Yeah, Dodrio goes.
They don't want to deal with that. They're like, this guy can live forever.
No, just go down to you.
Very much so. But here it is. Slowbro goes down. What's all goes down?
But that Urshifu didn't get his. You installed me, but I'm still coming in. And this is one of the first probably turning fights that we've seen.
Try me really became a try me.
Yeah, they said, okay, I'm gonna you old me, but like whatever. Okay, my Urshi's fine.
My Urshi's fine.
And now I'm gonna run through you. I'm still gonna run through you.
Like, try me.
And I'm gonna get the score off. And I'm gonna break your pad.
Alt and take the Urshi.
Oh, we'll take you though. You're gonna get that score off? Okay, we're gonna take you then.
The Drio does have alt here. They can force this.
This is lots of answering back. Hit ult. They're just kind of giving the space. Like, okay. He's a decent score up top. This is what those 14 overs cap. Nothing too big. Lead is still a tiny bit in favor of blue team here.
It's an 11-point difference, which really hard to tell when you're these teams. Hopefully they're paying attention to that math, because otherwise it's going to come back to bite someone here.
We've got this bottom Regia coming up again. Both teams showing a decent amount of presence for here.
They're like, this is ours. We don't care. We want it. This is ours.
Regia's claiming
on the back line. Forces the Eldegoss flash.
Dodrio is in there. He's like, you want to try to contest it? Well, hey, I'm here. Don't forget about me.
And he gets pick control for his team.
And he's out. Speedster fight. Come here. Chase me, Leafeon. Come get me. Oh, you can't.
Oh, you can't. And now, Blaziken, you're the collapse point. Woohoo. But wait.
He's out and healthy.
You're in the wrong spot. You can't do that.
That's a lot of people. And Leafeon was ready. The Urshifu says, hey. It's not just him.
This is Yoshi's time to shine. Watch this.
It's not just him.
Does he look for 2? He's still walking.
Does he turn around and ego?
No
way. He's got the punch. He gets out. He walks out.
Not a bad decision. If Wicca blows up a second or 2 sooner, I think he could have turned that. But once again, I like the play.
It's okay. This isn't the moment. I'll get it again.
There's no need for ego. Let's play it safe. We'll get it back. And a really good decision from Micro and Cheese on that part, no less.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just the answer backs again. I mean, we're looking a little bit more healthier on levels. Actually, not necessarily. Both sides are looking pretty good. A little bit more well-rounded on the side of orange.
Yeah, I think both sides are going to be going in at 13s, maybe 14 on the Leafeon if they're there, but like everything's going to be pretty close.
Oh, we got a bird fight going on up here. Oh, but that Leafeon comes in to catch that Dodrio. I think, yeah, what are you doing in here, buddy? He says, yeah, you've been playing around a little bit too much, and they are going to get...
First point lead of the game that's significant is 100
points. Finally, a pretty decent swing in someone's favor. Orange is now going to have some pretty good agency running into this last fight.
But something that
happened
to
get some positions.
Happening was Yoshi picked up its 14. So once again, a level 14 Yoshi.
I keep thinking about it because
that thing's scary. It's just it could pick off whatever it wants. They could choose the Leafeon. It could also just choose get the Ninetales out of the way real quick. It could even just like, hey, I'm gonna start chunking this Blaziken down.
Yeah, we're gonna see here pretty quickly because
Oh, this Dodrio's messing around a little bit too much again. He's messing around a little bit too much again.
Look at Micro and Cheese. They're trying to take the fight. No slow roll.
They say, okay, well, they used it. We have to do something here, right?
This
I
is
am
the
at least 14.
Blaziken's
Start the
down.
fight. You know what? That was actually Dodrio forced the Blaze.
Oh my
See if
goodness,
you can get this
Dodrio comes in
slow
clutch.
rolled out.
Micro and
Because
Cheese
we're gonna
take the
win
fight.
this fight. Because we don't. As long as we get rid of that slow roll, we're gonna win this fight. Because
That's
I'm
insane.
here. I'm the Urshu. I'm still here.
The Yoshi decides, nope, this is my fight, my game to take. But let's see. We've seen this happen too many times this tournament already. Leafeon gets into pit. And the Sakura goes over to Micro and Cheese. What an absolute game. But it's not over yet. Points are going in. Not in the lead yet.
This is not the lead yet. They need something more. Does this shield break? Nope.
Right,
It stays
no.
up just a little bit longer. Dodrio
And
gets
no,
some more
that's not a whole lot
into.
of points.
It's still come back. That's still comeback territory. That's for sure. But I mean, this Urshu, people are just smacking each other. These all rounders. Oh, with the Blaze! It's turnaround. No way.
Oh, look at this.
Urshifu.
This is a win con right here. He doesn't get
Yeah,
spotted.
he's like, we kind of do need these points. I'm gonna sit here and just do. Thank you very much.
And
We could
that's
actually
the
use
game
this.
lock-in. I don't see any way Micro or Roadhouse can.
Yeah, even if they
Rush
get
hour,
everything in,
full
then maybe
That's
there's something.
Overall
But I mean, that
down.
Blaziken is just so low. There's no way he's getting his points in, right? He's got to go down here. Maybe yep, there.
And there it is, and that's the fight, and we're going on to game 2. Reminders: this is for the opportunity to compete in the win or grand finals at disadvantage. This determines who walks away with a big difference in prize pot. This match matters, and I'm interested to see where Micro and Cheese take this. Taking an advantage in a set like this is very, very important.
We see in the chat actually that Vital Mics did let cards switch in. Feel a little tired of playing the support. So letting someone else jump in. Go figure it. Can't blame you.
Support is a role. It's quite
It happens.
a role. It is a very taxing role.
It's a different role from the rest of the game.
Very, very much so. But you know what? Glowy comes in and pulls out an amazing performance. He's like, you know what? I heard there's a prize pot. I heard if I play the finals,
Ooh, money.
if you play the entire tournament, I get the headset, and I'm gonna run with it.
Ooh, prize. Ooh.
I'll take it.
We take it.
We take it.
That comp was just this game was just who plays it better. And it was the fight. It was the Slowbro kind of using the ultimate on the Dodrio wasn't really necessary. I don't know if that was necessary. That was kind of at first I thought it was the Dodrio. I was like, oh, this could be we're going into game 2. Do we see another kind of battle of the same things? Do we see somebody switch something up? Anything surprising maybe come up? We'll find out. Starting with Rush Hour has first ban and pick. Looks like we're seeing maybe Miraidon. Yep, Miraidon locked in as that first ban. Darkrai immediately following.
So Miraidon was a very, very powerful pick, not picked by Rush Hour, but picked by Micro and Cheese, and they used it quite successfully, I would say. So much so that it's back on the ban docket, and guess who else is off the table?
And that Urshifu. They don't want to deal with it. And the Talonflame. So 2 target bans coming in for the second one. No defensive core. Okay, we'll put the Umbreon down. We'll put the Blissey on. Whatever. We just don't want some of these more potent aggressive options to be here.
The defensive core come out. First pick
Grabbing that
instead.
Hoopa.
What a crazy change.
Pretty classic. And over Ego going ahead and taking that Leafeon instead. They get rid of the Talonflame and they get rid of Leafeon. Now they're kind of saying, what else do you have, huh? What else you got? I got the Dodrio down, but I can do this too. What do you have? And I'm grabbing that classic Umbreon as well. Here we go. Almost certainly, yep. Ninetales and Meowscarada?
I fully expect to see Tree. Yeah.
Tree or Meowscarada is my expect here. And looks like they might be going with the Tree.
Ooh. That's a changeup though. That's a Pikachu.
Pikachu. This could maybe they're saying maybe the Ninetales isn't impacting us the way we want. Maybe we need let's get something with a little bit more sting to the field, you know?
Yeah. Very, very much so.
And we're seeing looking like Blissey, potentially. And they're gonna grab the Ninetales. Interesting. Not what I expected. I thought they would let it slide. They said no, you will take it. Let's see what this is all about, huh?
That's what they say.
And instead, we're seeing the Dodrio and Tang switching off speeds to go to a Gyarados.
Oh, they took away everything he kind of was comfortable with. Well, no, that could be the Dodrio.
He could be going to the Dodrio instead. That's true.
This could be the tank Gyarados or the Gyarados top with the Hoopo, which is
Dodrio.
very, very strong lane.
This is true. It could be
And
that.
Mimikyu hits the board. Oh
And
my
Mimikyu.
Both these teams look so incredibly strong. This could
They
go
look
onwards.
good. This is the same thing of Try Me.
Try Me.
We're seeing it again.
So looking at these drafts kind of just a little bit more closely, once again, I see Umbreon Blissey with the denial pick. So you're not, I mean, I doubt they would have picked it, but you're not taking Umbreon to alt, the Blissey alt.
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu's very, very strong here. Mimikyu's very, very strong here. Honestly, there's like a lot of really good answers and options here that are just very, very impressive.
I really like. I mean, that was the first thing that they picked. I really liked Micro and Cheese's. We banned the Talonflame. We take the Leafeon. What else you got? I need to see what else he's got. I want to see Tang on this Dodrio. Oh, actually no, Tang is on the Gyarados. This is a switch up.
Yeah, they switch players completely where they're playing.
Yeah, this is a whole lot of new stuff going on.
I think this is comsick for comfort. Once again, I think they put Aksha kind of in the spot where he wasn't the most comfortable, and they're like, we need to do this.
Interesting switch here. We'll see how this goes through. Meanwhile, over you go, still on another speedster. He's got his thing going. They've got Poolcat on the Mimikyu is going to be pretty annoying to deal with. If not the Urshifu, then it's always the Mimikyu, right?
Imagine the bragging rights that come from beating Brave Birders on speedsters. That's got to be weighing on his mind right now. Right? He's got to be thirsty for it.
Do we have to, right? Come on, that's the only way we win this is if we do it this way, right?
There's no other way I want to do it. This is
we have to do. Yeah, this is the way we do it.
This is the way we do it for sure. All right, looking at the early start, Magikarp's got a pretty slow start. Hoopa's got to play most of the farm pressure here. On the bot side, there was the split on one side. Pikachu doesn't end up splitting from Rush Hour, which is very, very big.
Mm-hmm. Instead, just giving more of that priority to that Dodrio. Okay, let's see this one. Well, actually, no. This is we usually see the other team with the Dodrio who usually plays a little bit behind. Now we're gonna see it's kind of ahead. Let's see this Pokemon with a little bit of a head start into everything.
A little bit more
Mimikyu
on his shoulders, that's for sure.
Mimikyu showing up top. He's actually shown in middle, kind of given that lucidity of where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do? Poking out here, kind of just starting the nuisancy off.
It's a little bit of nuisancy, a little bit of control of the game. Honestly, it goes both ways. Leafeon also hits its 5. That's a pick on the Blissey.
And that's a Gyarados too, which is really impactful here.
Gyarados is already at its which is huge. Because now top lane is in Rush Hour's favor. And there's another pick. Maybe this is the switch that they needed.
This is starting to look a little bit better on the side of Rush Hour. They're a little bit cleaner. Tree's going to get a little stack in here. Maybe Pikachu's early annoyance is just something they could have used maybe this whole time. Just a little bit more presence, a little bit more pressure.
A little bit more presence, a little bit more pressure, and a lot more zoning and lockdown potential without it having to be right in the opponent's face.
Burst.
Right?
Yeah, just the guaranteed burst of a Electro Ball.
Yeah,
securing.
Double pick. They got both.
Holy, never mind. This is just smacking them.
Remember when
I can use this Leafeon. This Leafeon's easy. I could do this. Look at this.
Yeah, they started losing the Try Me, and they said, "Nah, watch this. Hold up." That was just us
You
warming
know,
up.
we want this. This looks fun.
Especially with the pad break that early. That's full control of bottom side of the map. Gyarados
And
is
Leafy
starting to
on
think, it
Ninetales.
doesn't
This looks
matter when you're
fun.
taking the Dodrio again.
Give me that Leafy on Ninetales. This looks fun. You guys have been doing this all day. Let me see what that's about. Ooh, yummy.
Ooh, ooh, look at
Give
it.
me that some like
Ooh.
micro and cheese right now. They
Oh
look
my
like
goodness.
Rush
Gyarados
Hour's
getting
comp.
the all in, and that's the
Oh,
kill.
the Gyarados turning things around though. Okay. Come on.
Slow it
Come
down.
on. We know what's going on here.
If you're gonna walk the walk, you better talk the talk, and right now I'm walking both. So
You know, Waka the Tilapia, you better talk of the Tilapia.
that's a level 9 Tilapia as well.
Waka the
Pikachu's kind of low. I just realized that's a
Wakalapia.
Roarveil Ninetales.
I
Blue side secures that as
wasn't
well,
ready for
by the
that.
way. This is
Is a
actually
Roarveil Ninetales.
awful
This
for Micro
is
and Cheese. Micro and
get
Cheese just
down.
lost their objective bot side that they got full control over to a Hoopa, and now they don't have the objective control top side.
What a turnaround coming from just. I mean, it started with that Gyarados getting the pick there, and then just very slowly started working its way towards. They take that bottom objective. Now they're showing a little bit more control just around the map in this middle, showing a little bit of
Gyarados being
fear
on
here.
Umbreon.
Maybe getting this Umbreon.
Does Hoopa get the Hoopa's not that good. He's not doing it twice.
Hoopa's you could do so much, right?
Yeah.
They are gonna get lots of points down on this. Okay, we're gonna hold this point lead.
Gyarados goes down. This is gonna be the fight.
This is a huge fight in terms of Micro and Cheese.
Micro
They said,
and
okay, you guys have some stuff going on, but I mean, we're gonna hold this point lead, and yeah.
Micro and Cheese,
What
I
of it?
would say, is playing like a unit, by the way. Absolute, just like no hesitation when they're making these calls. It is committed to, it's happening, and it's working beautifully.
They commit when they have something they want to do. We're doing it. This is what's happening. Do not question it.
This is how we do it. This is how we're gonna get control. This is how we're gonna win the game. And it keeps happening, and there's no drop in execution.
This is the call. This is the play. We do.
And it
W key forward.
just
Brothers.
works. It just works.
Just brothers in arms.
Oh my goodness,
Good
Umbreon
fight,
goes
but
in.
this
Opening up
kid-
the fight. Pikachu gets a pick on the Umbreon, but A9's there with the backup damage.
And they're gonna take out that tree tank for tank.
Tank for tank. Gyarados is back
The
in.
Gyarados is going in, and this Gyarados is starting to eat something to Dodrio. They're walking this down a little bit more. They said, "You guys don't have their tank anymore. We don't have your tank anymore." No, I was still Gyarados. I'll walk at you. They still have something to walk forward. And they're gonna get this rip. Yeah,
Second bottom red.
securing that.
That's very, very big. Dodrio and Leafeon kind of doing their same dance they've been doing the whole set. Very, very impressive.
Do a little dancey dance.
So I gotta ask the question here. You're Micro and Cheese, right? You have the early game scaling comp. You're getting the picks. You're looking quite impressive, right? But what do you do to seal the deal? Because this Gyarados is big.
This Gyarados is big. I mean, so is that Dodrio. You cannot let encounters start lasting longer because they get their things quickly like that, but then things have been kind of getting turned around when the bigger party shows up and starts kind of being like, wait a minute, I'm better than this. You gotta make you kind of take these things quicker almost and just not let any of these comebacks happen because now some of this is starting to just kind of get walked down.
Control, which is just Pikachu jumps in. Ult's coming out. Oh, the ult was canceled. Mimikyu canceled the Hoopa or Pico.
That's crazy. Stopping him, they're catching him there, and they should be able to hold this. I mean, the Hoopa gets it in.
Hoopa gets it in. Leafeon's
And but the Dodrio is taking this down. I will beat you as a speedster. You can't beat me. I'm the speedster.
We are the brave birders. You aren't the brave birders.
We are Venom.
We are
Farmers. Bump bum 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 bum.
Oh, here's the defense though. Here's the thing. A9's starting to do really good damage, but I don't think it's ever going to get strong enough level. Okay. What do you think the odds are that the math hasn't been done this game? And the reason I say it is it's 210.
210.
213.
There's some points actually getting scored this time. This is so close too.
Hoopa goes back in. Hoopa goes back in. He's like, nah, I can't leave my team.
I gotta come back to you guys.
It's another Registeel. Triple Registeel for Brave Birders. Or, Rush
Ripples.
Hour. Formerly known as Brave Birders. Rush Hour. That's a third Registeel. That's so crazy for Rush
That's so much
Hour.
extra damage for them. And that is, I mean, that extra damage while you already have these kind of bigger scalers is, I don't, that's kind of scary to deal with.
Very, very much so. I wonder what the call is going to be here. Do we?
So Drago
Oh,
might look
giveaway
for
vision.
something.
Everyone knows who's in that bush. Dodrio's
Everyone
looking
knows
for
that
that gap.
Dodrio's looking at it. There's nobody by him. If they can find out enough, he's kind of knows. We can put something here. Okay, they gotta start this now. But the Hoopa can just ult it back in when they need to. Hoopa ult.
Damage goes down, but guess what? It
There's
gets
the Hoopa
blocked.
ult.
Gyarados
But
goes
this
in.
is already really
Here we
low.
go.
Who's gonna secure it? This is a flip.
And it
Blue
goes to
gets it.
Rush Hour.
The Dodrio gets back in time to secure. They clean up that fight just a little bit. They make them start something, and then they finish it.
And they finish
They make
it.
Micro and Cheese start, and they say, "We will finish this."
We will finish this. This is our game to finish. Thanks for trying. We'll see you next time.
Are you really taking the speech? Stop it! Shut up, you.
Stop it.
Quiet, you. Don't you
who
know what
we
our
are.
name is?
Yeah, you
Rush
know who
Hour,
we are Rush
Brave
Hour.
Birders. Who do you think we are? Who do you
We
think
are-
you are? I am.
Yeah. Sorry, anything you can do, I can do better. Anything I can do
Who do
better.
you think you are? I am.
Going into this final game, because I'm gonna be honest, 600 points here in 40 seconds. That's gonna be quite an accomplishment if they can pull this off.
Can you even get that many points? Can you even get 600? You
It's-
can. You have to. Somebody has to score. If everyone scores 50, somebody has to score again.
Yeah.
Where do
Yeah,
you get all those points? You're
Dodrio's
not
going
scoring
crazy. Dodrio's
anything.
going for another cap. He's like, you know what? Here's another 50.
What if you don't score anything? What if it's Dodrio?
What if
Just
just Dodrio?
Dodrios. What if the Dodrio just starts Dodrioing all over you?
Look at this
Oh my
Dodrio.
god, I'm gonna Dodrio.
He went in the master instead. He's like, yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna Dodrio.
this is my 600 cap game right here.
That is the 1,000 plus first 1,000 plus scoring game of the stream.
Of the stream. That is incredible. That's good content right there. No blowouts, we take those.
Man.
And we're going to a game 3. It's not.
Oh, it wasn't 1,000. No,
Yo, the call
no way. No way. We'll never see it. We will never
Oh
see
my
it. We will not see it. Get Asha on some comfort. Get him on that comfort. Hey, he's the Dotrio player. Maybe he's the original Brave Birder, right?
Yeah.
Let's get him back on there, right? Yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's get
If
back
this
there.
draft comes down to whoever gets Dodrio, that's funny.
I think it
You are
is. I want somebody to ban Dodrio now, just out of spite.
Yeah.
I want somebody to ban it, just out of spite. Just like none of us.
Leafeon definitely wasn't bad though, and I'm not gonna pretend it was. Like Leafeon was good. Finals game 3.
Game 3. Let's see who gets their run back on the go rack. Let's start this phase.
The board, that Talonflame ban.
Get rid of the Talonflame. Get rid of the Darkrai. Let's not mess around with this thing.
Dragapult being hovered. There's no way you ban it, right?
There's no way. Yeah, I was gonna say no way. That
A9 ban.
A9 would be kind of funny. Maybe Blissey.
Blissey ban's good too.
Shutting down some of the, yep, we're going with the Blissey ban, shutting down some of that defensive play, and they're gonna get rid of Miraidon and say we want to take away just some of these scariest picks that you could start with. And just like, yeah, let's not mess around.
Is that a Fable hover? Oh no.
And going for the Hoopa. Yep.
I figured that was coming. I'm like, there's no way someone's playing Clefable. Not like Clefable's good on this patch, by the way. I'll say it's not like the worst it's ever been, but it's definitely not as strong as the range supports and Blissey. That's very, very
And
true.
yep,
I'll be
here's
honest,
some of that comfort coming back in.
they just take
Leafeon
the-
entry.
They picked the grass type combo that's been, winning
Yep.
the game.
It's pretty much their staple at this point. This is what they do. They are grabbing the Ninetales again. They say we want this. We felt
That's why they're called rush
Good
hour.
about it.
Maybe sometimes you're slow, sometimes you're on the gas. You never know.
And the Blastoise being their pick here.
Triple
They do not have the
Blastoise.
Blissey, which is actually
Pick
probably
the Desi. Pick the Desi. You know you want to do it.
go all grass types, please. Oh, of
Disappointing.
course,
But
of
it's
course,
probably
but
the better
oh,
draft overall. And the final picks, Zera's being hovered by. Now that's a speedster we haven't seen yet today. I think it's potentially very oppressive. I think it really depends on the player that's playing it.
will be interesting to see. Well, yeah, that Dodrio is still sitting there.
Yep,
I'd be
Dodrio goes
surprised
for
to
it.
not see it.
Oh, Zera's
I
in.
guess he is. Okay. He
You're like-
will let the Dodrio. I mean, this lets the Dodrio go back to Asha.
Yeah, and he takes it, obviously.
He takes it.
He's like, you know what? I don't have the Leafeon. I don't really want to play the Dodrio. I'll give it to you. I'm going to take the Zeraora, and I'm going to pray that my Zeraora can just get the burst it needs to do and be the teamfight assassin that I know it is to get control of this game.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, and they got that Urshifu back, which I was surprised to kind of see come through. But I mean, the ban on the Blissey, they don't. It kind of makes Rush Hour say, well, we don't want to fight them right on, do we? Like, do we? So they kind of have to choose the Urshifu them right on, because one of them's getting picked, right? Like one of the others going to get picked, right? So that they get that Urshifu back, they're gonna have to learn how to deal with it. They're gonna have to fight it because it was pretty annoying from that first game. We will see. I'm a little surprised to see the Ninetales again, but I also kind of understand as well. Seeing it wasn't a problem. It didn't do necessarily. I don't know if it did too much, but it didn't not do anything kind of as well. Same kind of feel, and yeah, just taking it away from them. We got this.
I'm very interested to see where this game goes. I think this is very, very much, both teams have showed that they can play this match very, very, very well. I'm kind of curious to see what it does. Black screen. Oh, we're good. So we're in and we are live. Looking at the start once again, it's your standard lanes. I don't think we're going to see a jungle split with the Yoshi, but you never know. Teams have been shown to do it. They are doing it right here. That's very, very good. We have Hoopa invade as well. This is something that we haven't seen yet either. Against the double jungle split. Because now this Eevee is getting pressed on very, very hard. How does it respond to this?
Pikachu is coming up to try to help out. Is it going to? Nope. Eevee still gets it, and this is a dead Hoopa. This did not quite work out in your way. Instead of getting the blue buff, you get the Hoopa.
He also got a very, very large amount of time for his team top. Giving that Zera time to farm, in its weaker point of the game. Oh,
that Dodrio is so close. Barely gets away. Zeraora just doesn't quite finish off. That's so unfortunate to see. But there is the Urshifu coming in. Hoopa is back as well. That Leafeon's a little bit low. It's gonna need a little bit more healing to. It's got to be. You don't want to run into these two. At pretty fresh looking HP.
Wicked blow. This is gonna go over whoever gets the damage out first. This kind of picked. This could be the pick. This could be the full pick. Oh my goodness.
Just barely. Just barely doesn't get it. So we're seeing Thunder Pikachu.
The Thunder Pikachu is a much better zoning build. It's a little bit less aggressive.
I think fitting the style of who we've been seeing. Usually we playing the Ninetales on the side of Rush Hour. Good pick there on that Hoopa there. Finally getting that. The Dodrio is starting to get some of these picks here. Looking much healthier than we've seen this Dodrio look a little bit.
Dodrio's looking very, very calm, very, very fluffy, very, very easy to control. Something awesome to kind of see. However, Micro and Cheese is taking control of mid.
This is good XP for their.
We're gonna play our secures. We got Spin Blastos. You can't ever stop it from getting in. That's our big kill now. Thank you.
And they are running a very engage, run forward comp on the side of Micro and Cheese with the spin stories going in with the the Zeraora And the Urshifu is there. We don't need to push. We don't need to push you back. We're gonna push forward into you.
Yeah, we're gonna take this pad. Thank you.
And then we have the Ninetales. You know, the Ninetale. If we really need that CC, we've got it.
Yeah, we've got defense, but we're just gonna kind of push into. We got offense, and we're ready to go for it. Very very fast kill on the bees. It looked like it went barely even for both sides. Big start to Rush Hour because they had the point lead. Double speedster. You know, Leafeon's on ults. Yoshi's not quite there yet. So this fight could be very detrimental for mid game and how the rest of the game kind of plays out. Leafeon's coming down, and unless this Secure goes down right now, the damage was insane. And what a play by the A9 as well to get out, but that is down and out. That's no EXP swing. Yoshi gets to its ult, and now they have, you know, level swinging back in their favor. 1 second it was sided on Leafeon, now it's more sided on the Yoshi.
This is again the back and forth we've been seeing pretty much every game at this point. It's just we take this, you take that, you take that, we take this. You want this? Okay, we're gonna answer with this or something. Lots of back and forth here. Getting a good pick out of Urshifu here. They're gonna start running this down through here. Getting mids. We don't really want that objective actually. We're just gonna come down here.
Yeah, we're gonna come down here. We're gonna score. We're gonna make.
You don't need this Reggie like you right now.
This objective if you want it. If you don't want it, if you want it, we're gonna take your pad. If you don't want it, we don't want it either.
What we do want is a more point lead and give us some of those levels. Look at this Dodrio now sitting at level 10.
Not to pick though. Koopa's coming down, but it's gonna be too late. That's gonna be a pad break. Oh my goodness, Tree gets hit by the freaking Swablu.
Yeah, the Swablu's, the birds, the most devastating goal stoppers in the game
But
are
right
those
now,
Swablu's.
Rush Hour built that nice 200-point almost lead, and they're looking very dominant here.
Yeah, this is probably the first time we've seen a strong lead on either side. And Rush Hour, they've got the Lecky running into the next tower. They still have plenty of time before this bottom Reggie comes up, so they have time to pressure through jungle. Also just walk forward, get the space. They might, ooh, don't quite lose the Eldegoss. The Eldegoss goes actually back in to save the Pikachu. They don't want to lose anybody here. Instead, we take it back. Finally, the Eldegoss goes down, but at the cost of 2 of their carries. That is not the trade they wanted for an Eldegoss.
Definitely not, especially when the EXP is going on to the Leafeon. The character that we've already talked about falling off a bridge, but not if Blastoise is there already.
Our Blastoise has been waiting for you. Oh, but he gets out, saving his flash at the right moment, and he's gonna go down now. Again, they're trying to get these picks, but they lose somebody else.
And this speedster gameplay today from both sides has been absolutely incredible, but like these speedsters are not dying, they're just living every single engagement.
Speedsters are they just keep barely living. They just keep getting a few more kills. This is a level 12 Dodrio now, level 11 Leafeon. Their entire team is 10.
Yeah, the entire team is
12 and 12, 10 and 10. They're just consistently up levels. Up 1 for everybody.
They're winning in the levels department, they're winning in the fight department. What can you do? They're winning in the score department. What can you do as Micro and Cheese here to get back in this game? You need to get a really decisive fight, right?
You need these picks to start going in your favor. You can't start trying to get this Eldegoss and then you can't have that happen. This has to stop. Group to 5 at this point. Group to 5. You can't let these go through anymore.
They can't, but they are. And guess what?
But they are.
Get more picks there, and it's 3 for 0 in the way of Rush Hour.
The Blastoise doesn't even get the tree. The tree turns around just a little bit extra. Hey, screw you. Unless their aura comes and grabs it, but it's just...
The fact that it went 3 for 1 over the span of a 30
It's been
seconds.
3 for 1, 2 for 1 every single time. It has to stop. That's...
Leafeon keeps getting out on 1.
This bleed, for the first time this set, there's a bleed.
There's a bleed.
And you need to cut it immediately. And another Reggie walking back towards you, and they're not ready to stop this bleed.
Not anywhere close to. I will say though, something that does stand out to me that we haven't seen in other sets we are definitely going to see here is the potential of Micro and Cheese's comp has a lot of AoE damage that it didn't really have in sets prior. So there is a very small chance that this fight could go very awry.
That is true. They just try to get everybody grouped up and just drop everything right there.
Yeah, sorry. Follow the Zero R into the button. I swear it worked. And boom, that could be the fight.
That could be the fight we're getting right here. Dodrio most likely will have ult. Maybe not on the Eldegoss.
Something big that's happened here as well. So they got the objective that's up. They got pick control. Don't really like not doing anything else. They can link the up score lead. On Micro and Cube make all the action.
You're like that. Leafeon's now looking 14, looking 13. I mean, the Urshifu's he's looking pretty big too. He's 13 as well. He's ready to get in there and go for the fight. They can take a big fight here. The Zero Aura might be playing with fire a little bit. I don't know if you even dare to go out there and get picked off, but this Leafeon's threatening some points back there, or even just threatening to look. Get someone around in the back.
Already at 13 now though, and that's big. That's a power spike right there.
Oh, they found the Leafeon. This is not what you want to see. He uses everything. Yeah, get out. Do not get caught right here.
Oh, but that's damage.
Dodrio taking a good amount of damage. Okay, healing back some.
Oh, that's a pull on the tree!
A really big pull. This could be huge. All of the trees just... He got the pull, but it's just one of these characters. You can't necessarily capitalize on it for anybody else on the team. You could.
Oh, he's going in!
Instead, might get this Dodrio. Doesn't quite get the Dodrio. They're starting to tap a little bit. Start pulling some agency into the pit. Here's big Blastoise Assault. They're going in. The Eldegoss and Ninetales are responding.
She's kind of on the top side.
People are falling on each side. This Leafeon's still alive, but it could just go score if it wanted to.
Zera's falling low. Oh, he commits to the dash. Oh, he doesn't get the pull.
Doesn't quite get the pull. The Eldegoss is still. He's gonna heal up. They have some more time to stall, and time is not on Blue Team's favor. On Micro and Cheese's favor, they need something to happen here, so they have to start the rip.
Go down now.
They have to be careful because they're gonna get chunked out. That Leafeon is there and looking pretty healthy. It's gonna take this Hoopa. Maybe. Yep, there it takes the Hoopa.
Score going down from Zero. Just make it in.
It does go in, but still not the lead. Unfortunately, and Leafeon's gonna clean this up. They need more in the Dodrio though.
Oh no.
The Zera, he found something for a play to make, and he started making the play, but just it wasn't enough, unfortunately, and the Dodrio could make a response of his own. They had to make a decision. The Zera Aura made one.
That's a heartbreaker. Micro and Cheese
just wasn't enough.
Out of their minds. Oh. All right.
Solemn respects. Very, very good set. Very exciting to see. But Rush Hour, the Speedster Kings, are going to move on to the grand finals of this tournament. We are down to the end, down to the nitty-gritty RB Diddy.
Before we hop off for a little break, we're gonna have an interview with, or try to get an interview with one of the players from Rush Hour. We are also going to just disclose what's happening for finals. So finals will be best of 5, winners advantage or winner side advantage. So what will happen is it's best of 5 for the loser side. They need to win 3. But for Go Rack, they need to win 2 matches in order to move on and win the total event. That is our bracket structure we're ending the night with. So we probably have, I don't know, we could have 5 games left for the rest of the night.
We could have 5. It could be 5. It could also just be 2. Who knows? Go Rack did just 2-0 Rush Hour earlier in bracket, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, and with that being said, we'll get back to you guys very shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the Weakness League. We'll return after like 5 minutes of setting everything up.